So I literally see Mary Poppins as a character. She's all quite prim and proper on the exterior and on the outside, but inside she's really hiding like an adrenaline junkie. I was thinking, would you be brave enough to tag along with her for a day?
I don't think I would. I think I'd be terrified. I mean, I'd probably tag along if given the opportunity, but I'm not sure that... I think I'd be quite longing for the day to end. I mean, I'd go with it, because you couldn't say no. But I think it might be exhausting, one adventure after another, and sort of feeling like she's boring into your soul. She's seeing your every thought. I'd be like, oh gosh, please can this end?
It's quite heavy going.
How would you feel about a day with Mary Poppins?
I'm so easily led. I'd go anywhere.
Quite gullible.
Yeah, totally gullible. And particularly because she's quite sort of strict, and I think I'd probably want her to like me.
Yes.
So I'd just...
Like, alright then, I'll go.
Just agree with anything she said.
Just keep going
and
with
then
her.
end up in terrible trouble.
I really love it when, like, the Banks, like, well, Michael and Jane Banks, when they question whether things have to make sense to be true. So are you more of a fact of fan or imagination?
I sort of think that there are no facts. I think it's all, everything is like a dream. Yes. Like it's all an imagination.
There's no reality, really.
There's no reality.
No.
It's just all in your head.
Yeah.
Like you don't exist except in my head.
Yes.
And I don't exist except in your head. Where else can it possibly be but in your... It's nowhere else, right? It's just in your imagination, in your mind.
Yes. That's so mind-boggling for this time in the morning.
Can I just say that these questions are really great?
They're so good.
So much.
I feel like we've become alive for the first time in about 3 weeks.
Oh, I'm so glad. So one of the things I really take from the film is that Mary kind of encourages us to start looking at things slightly differently, like how take a new perspective. Like there's a whole song about it. So how have you ever adopted that advice, like in your own lives?
It's quite hard. It's very hard to adopt that advice. I think you need someone very sort of strict and quite frightening like Mary Poppins to force you into seeing things in a new light. One tries, you know, but have you ever done that?
Well, I'm just thinking that like sometimes if I'm really at a loss about something and I see a good friend, they do have the ability to go to sort of spin everything round and
that's true.
Even just like, do you know what I mean?
Yes,
a good chum, like just
sharing
it and them kind of talking back to you, and then you kind of do manage to get a perspective that's new.
Yes, that's true.
Get a new look on things.
Yeah.
Through the people you love, essentially.
Yeah.
I love the sentiment in the film, which is we can do anything a nanny can do. But if you could do anything Mary Poppins does, like what part would you choose? And I know there's a lot. So like, what are you most attracted to?
I have always loved that bag. And it was the first thing I really loved in the film is like when she puts it on the table and she pulls the extraordinary that lamp that just keeps going on forever. and when Michael crawls under the table and is trying to fathom where it's coming from.
It came from.
I was really very enchanted by that as a child. I'd like to have that trick. Yeah.
Well, I feel like I do sort of have Mary Poppins' handbag, and it's here.
Huge. Let's look.
Look, there it is.
How much stuff you got in it?
It's like it's so much crap that I don't want this anymore. I don't want it's like you need a tetanus shot to get into my bag.
You can't find anything.
No, and I'm rummaging my whole life, rummaging.
Got keys,
rummaging
headphones.
for crap, and I don't know what's in the makeup. But anyway, so I just don't feel like I want that anymore.
It's all important stuff.
But I'd like to be able to sing and dance like she can. I think that those are both talents that I wish I had.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that was great. I wish you
so
could
much.
just stay.
Do you want to stay?
I'd love to. Genuinely, like.